Hi guys, welcome back to the Java class. In today's session, you will learn how to add a parameterized constructor in inheritance. In the previous video lesson, we have added a default constructor in the class vehicle. This is the default constructor for vehicle, and this is the default constructor for class car to set the default values to their properties. And inside a main class, we have created an object of a class car, and both the default constructor of class car and the default constructor of vehicle class called automatically and set the default values to their properties. But what happens whenever you will add some parameterized constructor inside a classes and how to call the parameterized constructor? In this session, you will learn how to add a parameterized constructor and how to call the parameterized constructor with the help of an object of a class subclass, that is a car. So let me just close these classes and let's create the new classes. So here inside this package, I have created a class test vehicle. This is a main class. I have created a class vehicle that contains some properties like engine, wheels and light, and I have created a class car that contains a private property, that is number of doors. So let us quickly add a parameterized constructor inside a vehicle class. So let me just add it, go to the source and just generate constructor using field. So here you can see all these fields are by default selected: engine, wheels and light. Click on generate, and here the parameterized constructor is here. This is your parameterized constructor. Or let me add some getters method inside it also to get the values in order to read the properties. So just generate getters and setters method. So right now just I am adding the get property only, that is get engine, get light and get wheels, and click on generate. So here these getters methods are added inside a vehicle class. So let us move inside a car class also, and similar to that I will add a parameterized constructor inside it. So just generate constructor using field. So here you can see this is the number of door, right? And I will just cancel this part and let me first make this class is a subclass of a vehicle. So I will use extends keyword and I will write the vehicle class, right? So here now the the class car is a class vehicle, right? And it is showing the error, the implicit super constructor vehicle is undefined. So let us resolve it. How will we resolve it? So why it is showing this error? Again, you can see implicit super constructor vehicle is undefined. For default constructor must define a explicit constructor. So here whenever you will add some parameterized constructor inside the superclass, so that's that type of error it will show in the subclass, and it will force you to add the explicit parameterized constructor in the subclass. So how will you add it? Just go to the source and just generate constructor using fields, and here you can see the field is automatically selected, and here you can see you have the option, this one, you have the option that vehicle string, int and string. So you have to inherit this constructor also. So you have to select this part. You can see select super constructor to invoke. So this is the way this will call the superclass constructor, and you can click on generate, and here you can see your error is resolved. Now it is not showing error. So what is this? This is a very important to understand here. You can see now in the constructor of the subclass, that is car, we have all the properties of the superclass also, like engine, wheels, lights and number of doors. And using a super method, we are just passing these properties inside it: engine, wheels and light. So what is it? Super is a specialized method which will call the constructor of the superclass. So whenever you will create an object of a class car and you will pass these properties inside it, then using this super method, this is a specialized method which will call the constructor of the superclass automatically. So here this is the superclass, right? and it has three different properties: engine, wheels, and light. And you can see inside it engine, wheels, and lights. So whenever inside this is a subclass. When you create an object of a class car, and you will pass all these parameters inside it. So using this super method, this super will call the constructor of the super class here, right? And here this is the unique property of your class car, correct? So in the similar way, you can just add the getters method here. So just getter method for the property number of doors. So I will just use this part, get number of doors, and generate. Now this is over, right? This is over. Now come to the main class. Here this is a test vehicle. Inside it you will create an object of car, that is my car is equal new car, right? And here you have to pass the engine. So what is the engine? You can pass the petrol, right? It is a petrol engine. You can pass the wheels, that is number of wheels are 4. Lights, you can pass that light is LED light, number of doors are 4, right? So this is the way we are creating an object of a class car, that is my car. So how it is working, again I am just telling you, you are creating an object of car and you are passing these 4 parameters. So these, whenever you will pass these 4 parameters, it will call the constructor of the subclass car. Then it will come to this super, and the first 3 parameters you are passing inside it. This is only the way, this is only the way to call the constructor of the superclass, that is the vehicle, right? Now, and rest, the 4th parameter will set the number of doors of the car. Now come to the class here, and you will just display system dot out dot println, or inside it you can just display my car dot get engine, right? You just save it, you will run it, and it will display the engine. So output is the petrol here, you can see. Okay, so let me just show you how to add a toString method inside it also. So let me just show you. You will go to the class car, and here I will just tell you how to add a toString method to display all the properties. So adding toString method, you will go to the source and you will just generate toString method, and here just click on the generate. So here you can see the toString method is overridden inside a class, that is a class car, and it is only displaying the property of the subclass. So whenever you will go to the test vehicle class, and here you will remove this and just only you will write my car, and you will run it, and you can see it will display the data of the subclass only. Means it is a car, number of doors are 4. So this is the beauty of your my this one toString method. But here you if you are observing, using toString method we are just displaying, the property of the subclass. But how to display the property of the superclass also? So for this, let me just show you first in the test vehicle class. If we will remove this method, toString method, what will be the output here? Let me just come to here, let me save it, you will run it, and you can see what it is showing. It is showing some value, that is a value that is hexadecimal number. It is a kind of address of an object it is showing. It is not showing the property values, right? It is not showing the property values of your object. So let me just show you how to display the property of superclass as well as the subclass both. So let us move to the vehicle class, or inside the vehicle just add a toString method. Go to the source generate toString, and here these properties are selected already. Just click on generate, and here your toString method is generated. Now come to the class car, come to the class this one test vehicle, and let us run it. Here you can see now it is showing the property value of the superclass only, but not in the subclass, because we have not added the method, that is a toString method inside the subclass. So let us add the toString method inside the subclass also. So go to the source and generate toString. So here you can see it is showing number of doors, right? Number of doors, and click on generate. So no, you have to select one more thing also. You will just go to this inherited method, expand it, and just check this part, that is a toString. Or if you want only engine or only wheels, only lights, you can select the individual. Or if you would like to override the complete toString method of your superclass, you can just check this one and click on generate. So you can see here in the subclass the toString method has been overridden, or inside it you can see the number of door it is displaying, and it is just use the super dot toString method. So super keyword is used to call the method which is present inside the super class also. So this is the use of the super also. Now you will save it, you will go to the test vehicle, right click on it, and you can see the output here. So now you can see the complete output of the object car. Number of doors are 4, vehicle, that is the data of vehicle, that is engine is petrol, vehicle is wheels are 4, and light value is LED. So this is the way how can you just override the toString method in the vehicle class also, in the subclass also, and how to display the value of an object instead of calling individual properties. You just simply write the object name, and using toString it will display the complete details of an object values, right? So here what we have learned so far means we have learned how to add the constructor, that is a parameterized constructor in the superclass, and how to add the parameterized constructor in the subclass also, and how the super keyword can help us to call the constructor of the superclass. So I'm just trying to just tell you how the super is used, super keyword, and this is a specialized method which will help us to call the constructor of the superclass. Otherwise we don't have any way to call the constructor of the superclass. So today we have learned how to add parameterized constructor, how super keyword is used to call the constructor of the superclass, and how this toString method inside a subclass can access the toString method of the superclass using the super keyword also, right? So again, just let me just show you, this is the complete code of the class car. You can see the class car. This is the complete code of the class vehicle, right? And this is the code of the test vehicle here, right? So I hope you understand the concept of parameterized constructor and how super keyword is used to call the constructor of the superclass. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. In the next class, we will come up with the next a new concept, and you will understand how to further apply in the inheritance. Thank you. Bye bye for now. Have a good day.